Well, it's been a pretty interesting week this week. Let's do a recap.
Hi friends! So this is my series where I take you through my marathon training for the Chicago Marathon on October 10th with the goal of breaking 3:48.
If you're wondering about the giant fan that's right behind me, we're having a heat wave in Washington State right now. We've hit 100 degrees in the past 3 days as I'm filming this for last week, but I don't have AC at my house. I am making do with the giant box fan behind me. Just going over week 8 really quick. Gavin had updated my plan on his end, but I didn't get it on my end. Monday, Tuesday, I had to do my own thing, and I tried to keep in line with what he normally has me do. So Monday, I ran with my running club, and I just did 5 miles, which was probably for the best because it was really hot outside. It was probably in the 80s. Tuesday, I ended up doing a gym session from this Beachbody program. It's called 30-Day Breakaway. It combines running and strength training. And then I went to the track after that, and I actually did mile repeats. I did 8:01 for the first one, and of course I got faster and faster. And it's a good thing that I did it early in the day because by the time that I finished, it was really hot outside. I didn't want to be out running at that time. So I had posted on my Instagram, when your coach doesn't update your training plan and you make up your own workout, and he DM'd me right afterwards, hey, so it didn't update? And I told him, no. And then he went back and looked at on stuff on his end. He goes, hey, I'm really sorry about this. I thought I updated it before I went out of town. And so he fixed my training plan. And so on Wednesday, I ended up going for a run. I just went to Carkeek Park as usual because it's nice, it's in the shade, and I like to get off the pavement. Unfortunately for Thursday, which is my critical speed interval, it was about 7 miles. I didn't want to do it after work because it was getting really warm out and I didn't want to be doing any sort of speed work out in the hot sun. So I ended up doing a run commute / my speed workout. And the really nice thing about the critical speed intervals, it's like a tempo runs. Oh yeah, it was 10 minutes on at basically my race pace. So in my case, my critical speed was supposed to be between 8:02 and 8:41. I kind of hovered in the middle around 8:17, I think. And what was nice is that I was able to get to work on time, had time to shower and change. Unfortunately, the cafeteria didn't open until 6:30, so I was basically scarfing down my food before I had to scrub into surgery and stand for 10 hours straight. It was great. Friday, I just had a gym session, and the one that I picked was a mistake because it was actually a lower body workout. I was trying to mimic the moves that Gavin has me doing, so squats, lunges, but in this one, I used weights. I alternated between 15s and 20s, which is typically what I use for leg day. I can certainly go heavier because my legs can handle it, but my forearms can't. I ended up paying for it dearly the next day because I had to run 18.6 for the main session, and it ended up being around 19, which is typically how it goes. But I ended up running pretty early in the morning. I started at 5:45 because I knew if I ran with the group, I would have had to run alone for more than half of it. And I wanted to get done before 10 o'clock because it hit close to 100 on Saturday, which was not ideal. So I'm glad I got it done. Sunday was my recovery run. So that means 7.7. So I rounded up to 8 miles. That felt pretty okay. My legs felt a lot less sore afterwards, which was nice. It felt kind of stiff in the morning, but then you get moving and feel good. And then I forgot that I had a gym session afterwards. I ended up doing that after doing all of my chores and stuff, and I did the workout that Gavin prescribed to me. And the thing with the basement is that it's 20 degrees cooler for probably 2 minutes. Then you start your workout and then it feels like a sauna. So overall, pretty good week. I ran 51 miles, which is pretty solid. And now the mileage is getting up there. It's gonna be difficult with week 9 because it's getting to the hundreds here in Washington. So it's only ever hit 100 degrees, maybe 2 times in recorded history in Washington State. And it's not uncommon on the east side, but on the west side, it's very uncommon for it to hit 100. So we're not doing great over here. Anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. And you can follow me on my social media. Links are in the description. If you want to see how I'm faring for week 9, you got to stay tuned to find out. So until next time, bye.